Hey Chris, Sean, um, I just wanted to do this video for you guys and let you know that last Thursday was awesome, and you got a killer guitar there. That's a pretty cool acoustic guitar, and it's got a very unique tone. I haven't heard a guitar quite like that. It might be the wood, but what I wanted to say to you guys is that and really everybody, is that this tuner right here, as you plug into that and get it out of your amp, turn your amp off first, and then plug in. You put that guy up on there on the shelf, and you want to make sure your tuner is at 440 hertz, because there's a way to kind of calibrate it on there where you can get your guitar strings can pop if you tune them too high. So I just want to say a few things to you, Chris. You did really well, and for your first lesson, it's amazing the ear training that you have that's already developed. So so what I want you to do from here for Thursday and prep for that, hopefully you see this in time, but if not, I'll just remind you, and you can watch this and kind of recap after your lesson, and it'll be even more refreshing. But tuning is going to be imperative. It's going to be your saving grace for your guitar, because it's a little bit smaller than a regular acoustic, but it's still a good guitar. So if we can get by with that until you, like, when you get all these basic chords down, that's gonna be your saving grace is that tuner, because basically you're gonna be tuning each of your 3 bass strings and then each of your treble strings. And it's going to be up to you to tune before you come to class, so that we don't waste any time during class. And this kind of goes for everyone. We've got a very short time to cover the previous lesson that we've learned and that you've practiced all week on. So that's a lot of practice time. I think there's about 168 hours in a week, 162, something like that. So this is the 3% syndrome and the Practice to Revolution, a book I'm reading right now about how to more effectively practice and utilize your practice time as a student, and from my perspective and what I can do for you guys as far as teaching that and being a music mentor. So what I'm gonna need for you guys is to be a stickler for tuning for a few months, and even I still use a tuner, at least for that open string. But I can tell sometimes when I do that E major chord right here, and I hear maybe the G or the B string is usually off. It is I'm not perfect. So, but this guy over here, the tuner, is, and thank God for tuners. That's all I can say, because it really helped me out when I was first starting out. And I don't want to focus too much on this. I want to focus on Chris, the amazing job that you've decided to undertake, and it's going to be a pretty cool journey. And I know it has been for me, and anything that I can play, you can play too. And I know that kind of seems like a wild statement, like it's like, oh yeah, sure, Troy. I just saw the rendition of whatever cover song you did, or your original or something. That's way out of my league. But a lot of things is your identity. I want you guys to focus on your identity, and that you are guitar players and you are proficient, and you are practiced, and to think of yourself as a professional. And the better identity that you have for yourself, and the more you kind of build on that identity as a guitarist, the more you'll grow. And you know, just to kind of backtrack to put in a plug for that musical journal, it's so imperative that you write down stuff in your musical journal, Chris. And even if it's just today I didn't really feel like writing about music, not feeling it today, maybe tomorrow. The summer's young. Love ya, journal. See you later. See you tomorrow. It's that'll mean something, and it's one puzzle piece in all of the days. It's one journal entry that's gonna make up dozens and dozens of journal entries as we rock on through the summer and learn all these chords. So we did that, Chris. We did the D chord, and I'm gonna go ahead and plug back in so you can hear me. So a key thing to remember about the D chord is that it looks like a triangle. So you've got the top part of it's kind of an inverted triangle. It's like an upside down triangle. But you've got the tip of the triangle over here, and then you've got that shape, okay? And so for your chord transitions page, your study guide for those chords, what I want you to do is to go from the D and then kind of shift it, and then go to that A. And then once you get those two down, and I that was really quick, but kind of play around with that. Strum each string. Because although your ears are really good to start out with, what you want to do is train your ears even further. Okay, Chris? And what you're going to want to do is to kind of listen to that. Listen to that one. And to kind of listen to each note individually, each string as you play it, and as you strum each string individually, and kind of see how that chord is voiced. So, and by voicing I mean for instance, a good actress or actor can say "I love you" hundreds of different ways. They can do it as a question. I love you? I love you. I love you. You know, they can kind of say one thing and do that hundreds of different ways. So that's kind of what a voicing is. It's kind of saying that that A chord over here is that A major chord over here. So there's hundreds of ways that you can apply the A chord. And basically all I'm doing is I'm chasing down the A notes. If I know an A note is here, I know there's an A note here. I know there's one there. I know there's one there. I know there's one there. So just kind of keep that in mind, Chris, is that to make sure that you have all those notes ringing out individually, like this. So each one is kind of like a symphony. Just think of it like loud, like it's just kind of like it's really resonating. Okay, and we'll pick it up on Thursday, and keep on practicing, and definitely use this little guy right here, your tuner. And that's it for the recap lesson. I hope you enjoyed that, and see you Thursday.